Hi, this is zebracode.io, and we are learning about data structures, and this is lesson 13. So one of the key data structures we learned about is dictionaries, and let's take a look at this code here. Here we have prices, and it has 3 items in the dictionary, and the keys are banana, peach, and cherry, and the value is denoted by the $1.19, $3.20, 9 cents and $4.25. That represents the price per pound. So this dictionary has 3 items, and let's just start by printing the prices out. We can print the entire dictionary out, and we can run the code and see what the dictionary looks like. And just as we did when we assigned it or we initialized the dictionary, if we run this code and we print the dictionary, we get the 3 items, and we can see the associate prices. Now notice the semicolon in between the key value pairs. But another way, and a more common way of assigning a new item to prices is it's similar to appending when we did with lists. We can take the key, add a new key, orange, and then we can assign it $2.12, for example. And now we're going to have 4 items in our dictionary, and we've just added, or we've just appended a new item, a key value pair, orange, with its price, associated price of $2.12. And when we print it now, we can see orange has been added to the dictionary. So this is a more common way of building a dictionary using the price, the name of the dictionary with the key and the associated value. Now we can also grab any item in the dictionary specifically by doing a print statement and by accessing it by the key. So here we're going to have prices cherry. We're going to print this at the very last line, and it should print out $4.25 because that's the value associated. When we do a dictionary lookup for cherries, we get the $4.25 here at the bottom, so we can access any item in the dictionary by its key, and that's code did that. So that's a quick introduction into dictionaries. If all the keys always have to be unique, so if there isn't a key, or if you can't find the key, then you're going to get potentially an error, or you can trap for that as well. But in this case here, we have 4 items in our dictionary, and we can also print the length, and just to verify that we have 4 items, because when we're really doing this, we're going to be loading CSV files, our databases, and our store. We're going to build a little store here. It might have hundreds of items or thousands of items, and here we can see 4. So let's clear this, and let's try to now take this. Here's a dictionary of prices, and what we might want to build is a cart. So someone is going through and buying different things, and a cart is going to be stored as a list, and initially the list is going to be empty, so we have cart is assigned the value of an empty list. And we're going to append to cart banana, and we're also going to append to cart cherry. And so basically I'm putting 2 items in my cart, and I want to see how much that costs. Okay, so one way to do that then is to use the prices dictionary as a lookup, and as we iterate through our cart, we can find out all the appropriate prices, we can sum them together, and we can print the total. So we can go for item in cart, so that's going to go through these 2 items. We have 2 items in our cart, banana and cherry, and let's do an item price. An item price is basically going to be a dictionary lookup. So a dictionary lookup is, as we've seen before, is the name of the dictionary, and then we look up the key, and the key is going to be this item, because the items are the banana and the cherry, and in the dictionary the keys are banana and cherry, are the name of the fruit. And so we can get total is assigned the value of total plus the item price, and in this case we can get the total and print the total. Now in this case, what are we buying? We're essentially buying 1 unit of bananas and 1 unit of cherries, or 1 pound in this case, and that's where we're getting the price. So let's go ahead and run this code. We can save the code and we can execute it, and then let's run let's see what we get. So this prints the total, and we can see we have $5.44, and that represents this price of cherries and bananas, a pound of cherries and a pound of bananas. Now this is really unrealistic. We're never going to buy exactly 1 pound of bananas and 1 pound of cherries. So instead of adding just the item banana in our cart, let's have a tuple or tuple. And so in this case, we're adding an item to our cart, and we're going to buy 2 pounds, 2¼ pounds of bananas, and that's the item here, and we're going to append that to our cart. And remember, as we append items to our cart, we can reference the tuple, we can reference the banana part by item position 0, and the price, or the number of pounds, by item position 1, and we'll demonstrate that. So we're going to buy 4 pounds, almost 5 pounds of cherries, and we're going to append that to our cart as well. So the only difference here that we're doing, instead of just appending banana and cherry to the cart, we're appending a tuple, and that represents the fruit that we're buying and the number of pounds that we're buying. So how can we then edit as we iterate through our cart? Well, now as we iterate through our cart for item and cart, it really has two parts. It has both the banana or the fruit, and it has the number of pounds. So what can we do? So we have to change prices now to look up into the dictionary item 0, because item 0 is going to be banana and cherry. And then we can multiply this by item position 1, because the item position 1 represents the number of pounds I'm buying. So in this case, I'm getting the price per pound and the number of pounds, and that gives me the item price. And as I sum this together and I run this again, I'm going to get what does it cost to buy about 2¼ pounds of bananas and about 5 pounds of cherries, and I get it's $23.46. So let's take a look at the code one more time. We have a dictionary, and we can start with a dictionary with 3 items. We can initialize it to an empty dictionary and append items. In this case, we're adding an item. We're adding oranges, so we have 4 items in our dictionary. We have a cart. A cart is going to be a list of tuples, and every tuple is going to be represented by the fruit, name, and the number of pounds that we're buying. So we add a whole bunch of items to the cart, which represents the fruits we're buying and the number of pounds. And then as we iterate through the cart, we can find the price per pound and multiply that by the number of pounds. That gives us a total. At the very end, we have a total. So that represents an idea of how we can use tuples, how we use dictionaries, and how we use lists, and how we put them all together to solve some very interesting problems. This is zebracode.io. This is lesson 13, and we're learning about data structures, specifically dictionaries and lists and tuples.